Greetings fam, if you're ready to upgrade your kitchen with a versatile, high-power blender that handles everything from smoothies and frozen drinks to grinding spices and nuts, the Aeitto 1800W Kitchen Blender and Grinder Combo, 68 ounces, silver, is worth checking out. So click the link in bio and see the full deal, because this machine packs strong motor power, a large jar, and dual-function versatility into one solid countertop appliance that genuinely makes daily food prep easier and more enjoyable. I've researched this Aeitto blender thoroughly across official product info, retailer details, real owner feedback, and hands-on impressions, and one of the first things that stands out is its 1800W motor. That's a lot of muscle for a home blender. In real-world use, this motor spins through tough ingredients like frozen fruit, ice cubes, fibrous vegetables, and nuts with confidence, which means you get smooth textures in shakes, frozen drinks, and smoothies without constant scraping or chunkiness. The 68 ounces large capacity jar makes this ideal for bigger batches. Whether you're prepping smoothies for your family in the morning, mixing drinks for gatherings, or blending soups and sauces for meal prep, that generous pitcher size means fewer refills and more convenience. Many users appreciate not having to process ingredients in multiple small batches when they're feeding several people at once. One of the biggest practical perks of this model is the 2-in-1 blender and grinder combo. It comes with a secondary grinder attachment that lets you switch roles easily. You can grind coffee beans, spices, seeds, and nuts in the same system without needing a separate appliance. That adds real value if you're tight on counter space or want to keep your kitchen workflow streamlined. The jar and accessories are BPA-Free, which matters if you're health conscious or regularly blending smoothies for kids. No weird tastes or concerns about plastic chemicals. Cleanup is also easier because the wide jar opening and smooth surfaces let you rinse or wipe down without tiny crevices that trap food bits. In real-world use, owners also comment on how capable this blender is with ice crushing and frozen drinks, a common weak spot for lesser blenders. With the Aeitto's power and sharp blades, you get finer, more consistent ice crush results, which translates to creamier margaritas, daiquiris, and smoothie textures without slush chunks. Another practical detail is the sturdy silicone base that helps reduce vibration and noise compared with basic countertop blenders. It's still a powerful unit, so you'll hear it working when it's breaking down hard ingredients, but it feels more controlled and stable on your counter than wobbling alternatives. In honest real-world use, a few users note that while the unit feels strong, beginners should take a moment to learn the speed settings and how long to blend each ingredient. Hitting the right combination of speed and time makes a noticeable difference in results, but once you get used to it, the performance feels really consistent across recipes from smoothies to grinding tasks. Another fair point is that with a motor this powerful, the blender is a bit larger and heavier than ultra-compact models, something to plan for if your counter space is limited. But for many people who prioritize performance and capacity over minimal footprint, that trade-off feels worth it for the results you get. After digging into specs, real-use impressions, and feedback from people who actually use this blender every day, the Aeitto 1800W Kitchen Blender with 68 ounces large capacity and 2-in-1 blender and grinder combo is worth buying if you want a powerful, versatile, and reliable countertop blender that handles smoothies, ice crush, frozen drinks, sauces, and grinding tasks with confidence. A true everyday kitchen workhorse that's surprisingly capable for the price. Click the link below for the best price.